have my filters on. Is that it? Yeah. That should help us. Let's turn those on. Okay, does that sound any better? Okay, does that sound any better? Not at all, that's still way too quiet. Welcome, Great Kochi. Welcome, welcome, William Young. If I talk really close to the mic, you could probably hear me real well, so I'm trying to make it so I don't have to talk super close. My first time in the new setup. Okay, we're on the right mic, we're on the right mic. Back to our filters. Compressor, output gain. Well, let's just turn up the gains. Testing, a little bit higher than that. Keep going, keep going. Right about there should be, nope, that's a little too high. Let's drop that down to 22. Okay, now that's still a little too high. Let's drop it to 18. All right, testing the audio. Let's see how that goes. All right, testing the audio. Let's see how that goes. That sounds much better. Let's see how it is with the music. Okay, final audio test for the evening. How are we doing? Final audio test for the evening. How are we doing? All right, that should do it. I might fine-tune that a little bit more later, but for now, that is good. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this thing. It's been a while, hasn't it, since I've done one of these. For those unaware, I have been in the middle of a move for the past little bit, and I am now in the new place. As you can see, the background here is not the same as it was previously at my parents' house. They were letting me and my wife stay there while we waited for this house to be ready, and this house is now ready, mostly. There's still a copious amount of cardboard boxes to my right here, and a few, you'll notice it's a little bit plain as well. I got a new desk here, which is nice. I've got to build a hutch to put on top of it. I've got the box for that right over there too. There's always more work to do. And then, yeah. But I do have a little cooler full of sparkling water just ready for tonight right here in my desk. Best thing about the move right here is I can keep sparkling water in my desk. It is a great perk to have. Okay. So as for what we're doing tonight, I guess I should get down to that, huh? So let's just make sure if I sit right here, which is optimal height for me. Let's see. I might want to adjust the camera just a little bit for that. By just a little bit, I mean just a lot of it. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna move the camera altogether, shall we? So you can get a nice view outside my window. And look, you can see one of those boxes I was telling you about right there. I didn't like the side angle view. Didn't work well for the way I sit. So let's just adjust some of this here. Okay, that should be good. In fact, I'm a little too big. I don't need to be that gigantic. Beautiful. Okay, that should be good. Enough fine-tuning. I'm gonna get down to business. So let's take a look at the board. Look at all these people here. Hello, everybody. I'm glad to see all you again for sure. It has been too long. All right, so there we go. All right, so I got a whole bunch of stuff on the board today because that's just the kind of person I am. I have not been doing a whole lot outside of streams, I'm not gonna lie. So a lot of the stuff is still here, and the most important stuff to be taken care of is on this one. So we're not, unfortunately, I would like to go to the original Digital Monster section, but can't do that right now because we got just so many dim card things to work on. So we have Guilmon, Renamon, Terriermon, Gamamon, and Goramon, and Jellymon, and all those have to be added in their entirety. And then I've got to fill in the new Metal Empire. We'll probably start with this one. Get the stats for Volume 3, which my Volume 3 has not come in yet, so I don't have any stats for it to share. I believe other people, well actually no, I know other people have been gathering stats on their own, but I tend to like to gather them as well. So yeah, I don't have those to be able to add yet. Hopefully that gets here by the end of the week, we'll see. Same with Joggers details. Can't add stats or Joggers details until I actually have the DIMs in hand to be able to view the details on them. Alright, it's adding the stats to the database, adding all that stuff to the database. So we're going to start with the fill in the new Metal Empire chart here. And in fact, we have a couple more things. We got to add GP sprites. Because Pepper just added those very recently to the Google Drive with all the sprites in it. So, oops. There we go. But we're going to start with new Metal Empire. That's what we got to go with. Any Dynasty details? Yes, actually. Quite a few. The, in fact, here, let's just pull that up real quick, shall we? With the Will has the details on that as usual. And looking for V-Jump. There it is. So, Dynasty Dim. Right here. Bam. Noble Pumpmon. It's getting in there. We already knew about Weezermon, of course. We have Devimon. We have Vamdemon. We have... And there's Weezermon's sprite right down there. We knew... that one, but we didn't know anything about the rest of it. A lot of people were speculating that it would be Impmon related, so we'd see like Beelzebumon and stuff again, but nah, they're doing just a more classical Nightmare Soldiers line. In fact, most of these guys... Oh, I forgot, there's a little Ghostmon over there too. This gigantic anime child is blocking my view of it. I hate how people do this. I get why people do this, but like, I don't know who this is, so it's not even helping their cause. Like, I'm not gonna go to your website and follow you on Twitter, because I don't know who you are. Technical... Suaku. It's always important to source. Absolutely always important to source. But just saying, don't put your picture right in the middle. That doesn't make me want to go to you. We also have some details on some other dims down here. Seraphimon and Mitamamon on the Judgment of Heaven and Karma of the Gods dims, if I recall those names properly. There were some weird details about those. Who's under here? That's Goku. Hi, Goku. There were some weird details about these saying they're not sure if they're going to commercialize them, whatever that means. But they're part of the premium set, which means probably premium Bandai, I would guess. And then we got these guys, which are still postponed. Hey there. But yeah, those are the new stuff there. They look pretty cool. Let's see. Okay. Gotta mark your water. I don't mark my water. What the crap does that mean? The sparkling water? I drank it. I don't know about marking it. Oh, you got a watermark, like the watermark. Yeah. No, that too. Yeah. No, I get it. Like, you don't want people stealing your stuff, and you don't want people taking credit for something you do. Ooh, what are they eating? What was in this little box? I don't know what was in that little box. Is it a Switch controller? It's a Switch controller. There's all these things we can learn about this person. Alright, so let's get out of that. Anyway, new Metal Empire chart. So let's go to the Vital Bracelet page, Evolution Guide. And look at this, I actually have the jumpers for like all of them already added. So there's Jellymon and Guilmon, Terramon, and they're all here. They don't do anything yet though because they're not there yet. But new Metal Empire is here. There it is. As you can see, Permanent in the Jungle I've actually finished. That's all well and good. But new Metal Empire, slacking on that one. So I think I have started it, if I recall correctly. So we're gonna go ahead and half screen that. Oh my gosh, it's me trying to figure out color keying. Alright, I don't need that up on the screen anymore. I had that over there because I was trying to figure out if I could do some cool color keying for this because I'm wearing a green shirt. There's a green wall behind me, but it didn't work out as well as I was hoping. So let's see, we need, where are you? There you are. Okay. NME chart. Beautiful. Problems. I don't need my problems to be that large. Thank you. Oopsie. Oh, it just left. Well, it'll be back at some point, I'm sure. Okay, so we have... Well, let's just see. What have we done so far? Let's, I could just take this off and view it. No, I'm not going to do that. So we're going to do this the right way. Alright, put that right over there. Get that right over there. And we don't need this sidebar on for right now. Turn that off, thank you. Okay, so I think we already have, like, all the way through Raremon at least. So let's just see. Raremon, are you at 0 to 4, 0 to 599? 0 to 4, 0, yeah, okay, so we're good with all the way through Raremon, and we'll double check that later to be sure. Loader Leomon would be next. We have that as 12 plus 3070. Yes, and then we have that coming from the Vaccine 1 and the Virus 1. Also yes, good. Atler Ballistamon. Coming from Vaccine, actually, okay, so this is probably where we left off, because that should be Vaccine 2 and Data 1. Okay, in fact, Adler Ballistamon. Yeah, that's right, okay. So 12 plus, 3000 plus, 15 plus, 70 plus, that's all accurate. Good. Good, good, good. Alright. Next up we have Metal Mamemon. Should be 10 plus, 25 plus, 10 plus, 50 plus. That's the same for both sources. Vaccine 1, Virus 1. Okay, that's all good. Some of these are just left over from another dim, whatever dim I copied this from. The dims do not vary too much when it comes to evolutions. Like, vaccines, datas, and viruses always have the same requirements. It's just a matter of who comes from what. Vaccine, oh, maybe I did already do this too. 10 plus 25, 10 plus 50. Yeah, or it could just, again, be lined up. Rebella, Vaccine 1, Virus 1, 8 plus, 2000 plus, 10 plus, 50. No, I totally already did this. I just definitely forgot to color in one of the lines properly. And then Metal Grade 2010, 8 plus, 2000 plus, 10 plus, 50 plus. Same for both with Vaccine 2. Nope, didn't do that. And Data 1. Okay. Then we have the Heavy Leomon coming from Vaccine... That should be Vaccine 1, right? Yeah, Vaccine 1. Vaccine 1, Data 1, and Virus 1. Right? Yes. Okay, and that's... Oh, this is different. Okay, so this needs to be 10 plus. It's the same for all of them. Yes, 10 plus, 45 plus, 15 plus, and 50 plus. Okay. Grand Loco, you come from Vaccine 1, Vaccine 2, and Data 2. And you require 15 plus, 45 plus, 15 plus, 70 plus. Okay. Z-Greymon. Don't need that on it. Oh, also, did I update the... Yeah, Vaccine 1, Data 1. Okay, good. 20 plus. 5,000 plus. 20 plus. Some hefty requirements, and that comes from Data 1. Comes from Virus 1 and Virus 2. Okay, and then lastly, we have Mugendramon, which should be the same requirements as the previous 15 area. So 20 plus, 7,000 plus, 25 plus, 70 plus, and then stage 15 cleared. Yep, that is all correct. You come from Vaccine 2, Data 1, and Virus 2. Okay, so then that is the information filled in. So the next thing is going to be making sure the lines all line up properly. I'll just catch up on chat real quick. Congrats on your new place. Thank you, William Young. Did the Metamon X Dim get delayed? No, that's still coming in October, I believe it is. So no, that shouldn't be delayed. Do we know the Black War Plus release date? We probably do. Here, let's look at the server real quick. On the Discord server in the Vinyl Bracelet channel, we have the release schedule pinned if you ever forget it. So we have... Oh, well, I could take Volume 3 out of it. .5s are coming out in September. Don't know the specific date. Dynasty of Evil, September 9th. And Metabots, October. No specific date there. There you go. The 4-pack of Tamer cards get delayed. Just the 3-pack. The four cards that you get through the gacha, those are coming on time and should be arriving like in people's hands in the next week or so. Ever played Digimon World Next Order? I have. It's okay. I'm not huge into it, but I like it more than the original Digimon World at least. I didn't play it a whole lot. Adler Ballistamon looks cool, it sure does. Melgramon 2010, that's new to me. Yeah, it's from Cross Wars. Oh, you got 17 out of 30s for your version 20X. Glad to hear it. Can't remember the name, but is the Digimon Fusion rookie Greymon. Gaussmon is who you're thinking of. Gaussmon is not in a... well, actually, it's in the Cross Wars Mini, which is... could or could not be considered one. Why does this still say my domain on it? This shouldn't say my domain. This should say the name of the page. I need to talk to GoDaddy about that. Add that card. Fix domain... what's the word? Sticking. That doesn't need to be a fancy term. That should be showing like the actual name of the page I went to. Shouldn't be. Yeah, I know I screwed around with the domain the other day to try to test something out, so I think I probably screwed that up, but oh well. Anyway, we saved this, so now we're going to take off the style tags up here that are keeping everything nice and hidden. And... well, see, now that's not very nice. Let's do this. Go directly there. I don't have any problems. It's just the one domain that's giving me the problem right now. But I'll take care of that later. Okay, so now, New Metal Empire, so it's all showing up. We can see that the lines aren't even trying to connect, which means I probably didn't enable the JavaScript. I sure didn't. So let's do that real quick. There we go. Oh, and they're actually all connecting. Okay. Not necessarily what we want them to, but they are at least trying to connect. Alright, so Hagurumon, you're already good. Here, everything overlaps, so we'll just shorten things up as we need to. So, hop up to loader. And this should be 30 width. Down here. And we'll keep the same color for Atlar Ballistamon. We want to make that yellow. Right here, so we're going to use Vaccine 2. Vaccine 2. Vaccine 2 is connecting to the right place, and we actually need to change right there too. There we go. And this needs to extend out 10 more pixels. Up to 40, and change colors to nothing. It's the right color already. In fact, that's going to confuse the heck out of me if I don't change it back now. There we go. That's more like it. Okay, so this is good. Metal Mamimon. Your first line needs to be turned yellow. No, your first line needs to be extended, not turned yellow. 60. And then your other one needs to be reduced to 30. Okay, grand. Oh, and is the color good? Oh, it can't be green because there's no green Digimon going into it, so we'll make that red. Okay, Grand Locomon. Your yellow line needs to be shortened by 10. Your green line needs to be extended by 10. And you need to be changed to a different color. And since you're a data with a data going into it, we'll make you green. Oopsie. What did I just do? Oh, I accidentally did a search. Thought I hit Control D, I guess not. D is right next to F, I guess, so that would make sense. Data 1. Okay, Rebellamon. It's already the correct color and lengths for everything. Perfect. Alright, and then we have the bottom one, which will need to be changed into... let's see, we already have yellow and green both being used once. We'll stick with green. I like that one to be green. So, data 1. Okay, scooching over just a little bit there. We have the Heavy Leomon. I don't really think I need this light over here. I'm gonna turn that thing off. It's like kind of harsh. Let's see. Let's cover it up real quick and just see. Yeah, you can still see me just fine without the freaking light. Get this thing off. It's blinding me. There we go. I'm not used to being in a room where I actually have the proper lighting set up. Because before I was facing the wall and I'm no longer facing. It doesn't even look like I was using a light before. I also don't like my coloring. Ugh, I still gotta adjust the camera. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I'm gonna not worry about that right now. That is for another day. Okay. Heavy Leomon, back to you. Now that I'm not being blinded anymore. So your first line needs to be changed to be 10 pixels longer. Actually, like, do we have any overlaps we can adjust? Alright, so Locomon and Loader Leomon don't overlap at all, so they can go on the same line, but everything else looks like it goes pretty overlapping. So Locomon will change you to be under. Yeah, that'll work perfectly. And that means we also need to go change Locomon's back end to be 30. Adjust this to compensate for that, so change that to the class left 20. And then you can be dropped down to right 10. Drop you down to 60. You can be dropped down to right 20. And drop that down to 70. Okay. Plan on getting the glow-in-the-dark 20th on top of the white one. Good choice. I like the glow-in-the-dark one. And one of each of the X's is definitely a good choice. Watch a Digimon adventure. Very nice. It's not a hobby for people with empty wallets. Unfortunately true. They make these things very expensive. And I don't like that. Yeah, Digimon Cross Wars Digimon are like, they're cool. I don't much care for the show, but there's a lot of good designs in there. There's a mistake on the PenOG page. Ha! Joke's on you, Jean. Check this out. If you're still here. Can I not middle click that? What the heck? Why is my right clicking weird? Oh, because I'm trying to middle click a freaking pop out menu. Anyway. Let's go ahead and go down to Nightmare Soldiers. Boom. Your mistake has been fixed. I saw you the other day. Demi Marimon, Petty Marimon, all good. There is no mistakes on my website ever. Never ever. I've never made a mistake. That's totally never happened. Will I ever review the Fusion Loader? I will not. I don't have any plans to review the dedicated Digivices. Just because A, they're more expensive than VPETs even, and B, I don't have a lot of interest in them for the most part. I barely even like the Adventure Digivice, but I do enjoy having it. Trying to get Ultra S and Omegamon, very nice. Do one on the Atmon devices. If they had a VPET, I would. That's the thing. I'm only doing VPETs on my review series. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue. We have this. Yeah, the lines are all properly set out now, so we're going to have Heavy Leo on. Oh, we didn't even. Hold on. I didn't adjust the starting or ending point of any of these, and they're somehow almost all correct. No, they're entirely correct. Huh, maybe I did adjust those. I might have adjusted those in previous edits. And I did just notice we need to make Ballistamon's line yellow. It's not yellow right now. So let's see, Ballistamon, your line needs to be Vaccine 2. Okay. So then this needs to be extended out. Heavy Leomon out to 80. Is that right? 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. No, it should only go to 70, which means one of these lines is too long right now. Yeah, the one down there is, I see. So that one's already the correct width. So let's adjust Grand Locomon's line real quick so that I can have an easier time looking at this. Do I know where one in Canada should buy DIMS? Japan you want, and Zenin TCG, and that's about all I know. If you should be able to order from Amazon Japan too. So there should be a few options that'll ship out that way. Okay, so now this green line's too long for Zeke Greymon. That should be green. 30, 40, 50. Okay. Where am I going? I don't know why I'm scrolling down. Okay, good. Now I can actually see these things properly. So we go back up to heavy. We're going to drop this one down by 50. Leave that one at 30. No, that one needs to extend out. That one needs to go to 40. Okay, Grand Loco, 70, 60. Oh, they don't overlap. I'm a dummy. Dang it. Thought they didn't, but actually, you know what that means? Yeah, before I do anything else, I need to adjust these lines to start and end at the right positions, because that is obviously throwing me off. So let's go ahead and do that. Welcome, Michael. Glad you like the channel. If you get a Digimon X, I would very much say you'll enjoy it. They are a great little thing. And the version 3 will probably come out overseas at some point. Okay. So I'm going to take this under thing out. Whoopsie. Just full screened you. There you go. Get off that. And we're going to set the starting and ending points. So this one needs to be changed to 1 first. This one needs to be changed to 3 first. It already is that. And then the next one there needs to be changed to 5 first. Okay. Atler Ballista is going to be the first for its. So we're going to take this, move that up to Atler Ballista. There you are. And each of these IDs here dictate where lines begin and where lines end. So by telling it which number it is in accordance with the chart, so I'm saying perfect to ultimate to the first point of the line, and then I'll set a last point and it will go down to that one automatically thanks to some script that I made when I started the whole website. Okay. That's Heavy Leo. Okay, you, Grand Locomon, are the first instance for... Actually, you should also be the last instance. Oh, I can keep it. Sweet. Okay. Because you only become 2 things, right? Yeah. So this should be the last instance of red. So we're going to take that. Tell it that's the last one for PU1. And then the yellow line will also remain. So we'll move this guy right down here. And the last line, that'd be 4. PU4 first. That'll need to be a full 70 for sure. Okay, Zeke Gray, you are the last instance of Metal Mamemon, so that would be PU3 last. You are the... You aren't the last instance for Rebellumon, though, so I need to... Actually, Rebellumon already looks like it has it as the last, so that's good. This song is loud. I don't know if it's too loud on the stream or not. If the music is too loud, just let me know and I will reduce the decibels. In fact, I think I will. There we go, that should help. Okay. Then it is the first instance for that one. So PU6 first. So PU3 last, PU6 first, and the PU5 has already been started and isn't affected by that. And then we have Mugendramon, who doesn't need to be PU4 last. But, well, actually, no. No, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah. Wait, what would that be then? I only see Locomon going into one thing here. I don't have the right color on one of these. Should be on Zeke Greymon. Which one of those is incorrect? 2 viruses and a data. This should be not Metal Mamemon. You should be Pew. In fact, we need to move this whole thing up to... Up to where? Yeah, to Locomon. Change that to 4 last. And that should be good. I missed Snow Day Hyper Potions already. That's only for edited videos. I want the Wizardmon one, but I think it's sold out. Nope, you should be able to still get it. That's a retail release, so if you can't find it at one store, just check others, and then if nothing else, wait for the actual release next month, and you should be able to get one, no problem. Do any of the recolors have different stats than the original? And the biggest question I have is, do any recolors have better stats than the OG? Like on these dims? I don't know. Let's see. I think Greymons have the same stats. Obviously Vermilimon's a recolor and it'll have better stats than Monochromon. What is another recolor though? There's no Ogremon. Oh wait, there is an Ogremon to compare that to. So let's see, he's 25-4. And Ogremon is 25-4. Huh. Same stats. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe the recolors will have the same stats as their counterparts. We'll find out, won't we? They should have at least one coming in over here, right? Well, yeah, we got these two. Which those were these aren't necessarily the stats for them because these are different dims than what they originally released on, so we don't know that for sure. Anyway, back on target. So we have Locomon has been added there. Back down to Mugendramon. Mugendramon, you are the end of whom? 2, 3, and 5. 2, 3, and then that's 6 actually, but close enough. Alright, let's save that and see what I broke. Oh wow, it didn't actually break anything, so that's good. But I do need to put the under back on Locomon, right? Do we have any others that don't underlap? The heck is underlapping? It's all overlapping. Okay, yeah, put under back on this one. Yeah, that looks... Wow, that looks almost done. Holy cow. Okay. We're just about there, everybody. So we got Mugendramon is all over the place. We need to fix that right up. So its first one needs to be 60, its second one needs to be 50, and its last one needs to be 30 width. Alright, let's see how that works. That one's a little long still. 40 for that one. Okay, I think those are all good. Okay, and then the colors going into them. Mugendramon we have to change. Oh wait, no, hold on. That's too big. Did I miss that one too? We'll change the colors though too, so that's gonna be Virus 2. So we'll change Mugendramon to be Virus 2 color for its big box there. And then these two. So this should be red since it takes over. But just, oh yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. We'll do the Heavy Leo as Vaccine 1 and Grand Loco as Data 2. I have school next week, so I'll probably not say a thing until December. Goodness, that is a long time. Must have some intense schoolwork to do. We'll miss you though. You're going on a Jurassic Park tour. Holy cow. What's up, gaming nerd? I wonder what the next dim is. For one, I think they did a Cutemon with a ton of new evolutions. I don't know. It's hard to say next dim anymore because we kind of have a constant stream of just like new dims being released or announced every other month. So now we've got the premium volume 1s with Seraphimon and Mitamamon, and then we got the Jellymon and Angoramon and Gamamon, and then we got a whole bunch of stuff still coming down the line. So they are pumping these things out. Welcome, Ariel. Or I guess maybe Ariel as well. Depends on whether or not I pronounce it like the crab. I wonder if Mad Black Roar and Shadow have different sprites. I would doubt it. They're probably the same ones. Well, I'll let you know, in the XA version I got Lucemon. Doesn't that mean Chaos Mode? Might be a mini error. CM. Yeah, it should say FM anyway. Wait, where do you see CM at on the guide? Sugariku. Yeah, because it definitely should be fall down mode anywhere it appears. So I don't know if I have it as chaos mode somewhere. Then, I mean, or is it, wait, if I mouse over this, no, it's not his English name. I don't know. Should be FM like literally everywhere. So yeah, if you don't see it as FM somewhere, let me know and I'll fix that right up. Okay, so that means we have finished adding that dim. So that is fantastic. Alright. Fill that in. Good to go. Can't do these ones. Let's go ahead and add the sprites next. That sounds like fun. I want to do a fun thing. Alright, so let's go to in a different window where you people can't see. Actually, I'm going to do it on this window because I can't see that window very well. Is my night mode not on right now? Turn on my night light. That's better. Alright, so let me go to my Google Drive and we're going to go to Pepper's folder. Now I'll show you what I'm doing as soon as I'm at a place where it doesn't show sensitive information. Okay, is that all safe to share? That's all safe to share. Alright, great. So we're going to go do Vital Bracelet. And if you don't know Pepper Rocket, by the way, she is a fantastic member of the community who has done a great job of farming all the sprites off of Bandai servers to let us use them as we need to use. Say Pegasus, but replace the P with an M. I don't think I'm going to do that. Alright, so we have Guilmon, Renamon, Impmon, and Monodramon GP all up in here. So let's go ahead and package that up. Make sure you got them all. Okay, yeah. Download, zipping 4 files. And while that's going, I'll get some folders ready for it. Okay. Oh, Darren, thank you. That makes sense. Okay, so that makes me understand this. So it says, it seems Digimon Fall Down mode is called Chaos Mode in the Frontier dub, so they might have gone with that for the English release. Got it. So that's the dub name they decided to go with, huh? Well, that's an easy thing to update. So let's go ahead and select star from Digimon. Luce. And Lucemon Fall Down mode is, and I guess I should verify that first, huh? I mean, I trust you, but let's just see. Lucemon Chaos mode. Yeah, that's what it currently is called on Digimon Wiki, which I don't normally use Digimon Wiki. I'm a Wikimon kind of guy, obviously. But the Digimon Wiki is good for knowing what the dub names are at any given moment, and it's hard to know because they change. Like every release, you never know what something will be called for its sub name. Okay, so let's go ahead and apply that. Now, I will also, I forget what query I'm using for the, that download? Oh, that downloaded, beautiful. Hold on, let me just open that up. Okay. I don't remember if the query I'm using is pulling from the location that I just edited. Let's see. No, it's not. Ugh. Why not? Didn't I update that for this? Interesting. Okay, well that's easy enough to fix still though. So that just means we need to open up DMX. Yeah. This was before I started pulling the dub names from the main table. And then DM20 it's going to need to be updated for as well. It's Pen 20, I believe. These are before I streamlined the databases. And then it's not on the Pen Z, so I don't need to do anything about that. I have a hard enough time keeping up with all the different Japanese names and how they change over the years. Ask me to do English names too, I'll get something wrong. At least a few things. Okay, so next thing is we're going to minimize this crap. There we go. And we're going to go to the images folder. We're going to go to art, and we're going to go to convert. Okay, so here come a bunch of sprites. Unfortunately, I can't do this in as streamlined as the way I want because there's this weird thing with Windows search that I do not understand, which is that if I search for, let's say I was trying to find, well, they all start with 0.png, right? If I search for 0.png, even if something ends in 0.png, it doesn't show up in a search. So I gotta go through each of these folders one by one and pull them out, which is pretty stupid, I have to say, but that's all right. There are worse things I can have to do. All right, give that a moment to load. Here they come. Okay. Medieval Digimon. Are they still zipped? Oh, I didn't unzip these first. That's a problem. Hold on, that's gonna make this take way slower. And also, that may be why I couldn't search, but I don't know. Well, either way, look at this beautiful medieval Digimon while I get this going. Yeah, I should zip these to make it a lot easier on myself. Or unzip them, I should say. Yeah, extract it. Adding an asterisk doesn't work? Darren, I swear, if you got that right... I feel like I've seen that before, too. Did I know the solution previously and then completely forget it? Let's see. So let's try a wild card. 0.png. See what happens, huh? That worked. Darren, you beautiful genius. Well done. That should mean, should be able to do the dash zeros only, right? Yeah. Let's try it. Let's try it. Dash zero? Oh my gosh, that's all it was. I'm just stupid. I'm used to like freaking other things that fill it in for me. I've gotten too slothful in my old age. That's so much easier. Darren, okay, so this stream, Darren gets the Saved Everything award by freaking reminding me of something I should have known millions of years ago. Seriously, I feel dumb. I'm glad you were here. Okay, so there we go. Look at all those different colored Justimons. Look at these little... I hate that he's blue now. I liked when he was purple. Alright, so we got some cute sprites going on here. That big-headed dork. I'm not seeing anyone... I don't like the beveling look going on in that one. I was going to say I don't see anyone like offensive, but that's a little bit offensive to me. Like the weird beveling they have on these babies. Like, this one looks fine. This one looks fine. It's just like this one's got like, I don't know. This looks weird. I don't know if anyone can see what I mean. Wow. So much work done between these three. Like, I get it. These two I can get it a little bit more, but like this guy is like, I feel like Crosswords 1 should be, I don't know, at least in a different pose. Like, obviously they redid the stuff, but it's just funny to see him like standing the exact same way. Oh well. Not bad. Cyberdramon is okay. He's okay. Alright, I'm done grading dims right now. Let's go ahead and pop them in where they need to be. So, the art folder is where they already need to be. Okay, so Photoshop time. So for this, I make my life easy, and when I need to work with sprites, I make actions. So we're gonna go with Vital Bracelets, Transparent is the one we want, and we just, literally all I gotta do right now is hit the OK button. And this should get the sprites into the exact format we need them to be. So it just does those for us one by one. We're gonna get the images for the sprites. Those, if you're on the server, yeah, you're on the server. Go to the, I think any channel basically, but Vital Bracelet probably the easiest one to get to it from. If you hit the pins there, you'll see a folder for Pepper Rocket for all the sprites that she has uploaded from everything. It's not just V-Pets either. It's like the video games and all sorts of other things. She's got a ton of sprites on there. I love the picture of Reggie. I do. I do a lot of fun. I do a lot of stuff. Okay, that one was to make a picture of a cop car with 2 Reggies in it. All right, so this is going. Let's see. We can see right here. Oh, wait, they're not there. They don't go in there? Oh, you know what? I should put them in temp. They're just going to be writing over each other. Or no. Where are these being saved? Where the heck are these being saved? Could have sworn it would have been right there. They don't go in here, right? The flip did I put them? Actions. Export to... dot. Oh, I have them going straight into the dot folder already. Well, of course I would. Why would they go to... I don't know why I thought they would be in the art folder when they're dot artwork, not normal artwork. Okay, whatever. I was way ahead of myself as usual. Okay, so get those out of there. So now Photoshop went ahead and did all that hard part for us. So now we have all the sprites in the form we need them. So right now they're 1-1 to what they are. No, I think when they come from the server, they're at 3 times their actual size. So I drop them down, get the get them nice and lined up exactly where they need to be for the website, and then bam. So now we can upload those, and the fastest way to do that will be use FileZilla for that. So I haven't figured out how to properly upload things quickly on VS Code other than the files themselves. Okay. Images. Dot. Vital Bracelet Digital Monster. And let's pull up that folder, shall we? Images. Dot. Vital Bracelet Digital Monster. There they all go. Okay. Oh, and we also got to give them names, right? Okay, let's see if I can remember all these guys' names without thinking about it. I may think that would be easy if they're all like the same Digimon. Can you zoom in the way that I want you to? I want them bigger. Why aren't they getting bigger? Yeah, okay, well, whatever. I guess it just displays them actual size. That's fine. Okay, so we had 3 Justimons. We gotta figure out which one is which. I want to say... I got no clue. I'll do that one last. So we have Cyberdra, we have Strike-Dra, Monodra, Hop, Keto, Sakuya _ Miko mode, Kuzuha, Sakuya, Tao, Kyubi, Rena. Ooh, this is always a hard one for me. I want to say this is Poco, and this is Rella. We'll find out if I'm wrong. Beelzebub. That's Blast mode. Regular Beelzebub. Why are they over there? Whatever. We have Chaos. Duke. Duke. Medieval Duke. Megalo Grow. Regular Grow. Gil. Geeky. Giari. Beelzebub _ 2010. Ball. Weezar. Imp. Ya. key. Alright. Let's see if I got anything wrong. So how is your ordeal with your vital bracelet? Going great. I haven't used it in a while. I am looking forward to the new version to see if it does me any better with having sleep mode and everything, so I might be more into it. Okay, the cutter one I'm pretty sure is Excel. Let's just pull up the guide real quick. And we're gonna go to Imp GP. No, that monitor GP is what we need. Okay, so that's Blitz is just a hand. Okay, no, Excel is jumbo hand, and the cutter is critical. Okay. So Justy underscore C, Justy underscore B, Justy underscore A. Okay, so let's go ahead and upload all these beautiful little sprites. And then we'll make sure that they actually display. Files that finish transporting. Let's just do a quick test. Okay, Weezermon's sprite is not appearing. Why not? .vbdm. Weezer.gif. Well, it should be. Huh. What did I do wrong? .vbdm Weezer.gif. That's what it should be. Is it just him or is it other people too? None of them. So it's a caching issue. Ugh, caching. Okay. Let's see if it's local cache first, which since I did a hard refresh, it didn't go. We'll see. Alright, we're reloading. What was all that? Oh yeah, that was a lot of Digimon that I don't have sprites for yet. There we go. Doing the hard refresh did the trick. So now we got Weezermon there. We got Yamon. We got Beelzemon. Okay, so those have been updated. So now what we can do is if we go to these charts. So we are looking for Gil. We can remove this crap here that's hiding them. So dot and art. That Rena. This way, just like all the other DIMs that are complete, they'll be able to show as sprite work instead of the artwork by default. And lastly, that would be Imp. Okay, let's refresh and see. Let's try hard refreshing and see. They're still showing the not sprites. What is the meaning of this? Oh, really? What's the meaning of this? Oh, do I have like a specific... No, that's using the same card. Oh, crap. Why aren't you a sprite? Unless I have you saved as something else now. I don't think so. Pull up my bracelet index. Charts should be, yeah, Gil, Imp, Rena, Monodra. That's what these are. These are in the right location, right? Charts, Rena. Mm-hmm. So they didn't push? Oh yeah, we're having a syncing error. What's going on down there, eh? Let's go ahead and just restart VS Code, shall we? There we go, now they're uploading. Not sure what that was all about. Now refresh. Christy asks, what is this for? This is for the guide, for the Vital Bracelet. To make sure everything is nice and updated for everybody to be able to see all your precious monsters and what they turn into and such. So right now we're adding the sprites for the 4 Tamers GP DIMs that are coming out. It looks like we got this one wrong. What's this gift supposed to be? supposed to be, oopsie, just Justy. I didn't add the B to the end of it, I guess. Rename that. And rename it locally as well, just to be safe. That would make sense, because I do have Justimon in the guide already, but with a different URL. Because it didn't have to distinguish originally, so we're going to have to do a super cache clear on this one. Server level. Caching. Configuration. Custom purge that URL. Purge it. Refresh. There we go. Now it should pop right up. Beautiful. Okay, all 4 of those dims now have their sprites added to them. Heck yeah. Okay, so then we can mark that off. Okay, so now we gotta add all these other charts. Okay, so these ones are all full dims. What are we doing for the Dynasty of the Evil one right now? Oh, in fact, we need to add that to the database. Oh my gosh. Add new Digimon for Dynasty of Evil. Let's do that real quick while I'm thinking about it. All the Digimon that were added already exist on my site in other places, so I don't need to add them to the general table, just to the Vital Bracelet table. Hey, what's up, Goku? What are you up to, buddy? You getting lonely? You wanna come on up here? Hi. You wanna help? Alrighty, so let's see. We have... we're looking for Dynasty is what we're looking for. Oh, do I not have any of the other Dynasty people added on here at all? Okay, so we need to add all of them. Not that we know all of them, but I need to add placeholders for all of them. So let's go ahead and do that now. What's my favorite dim so far? That's an easy one. Infinite Tide for sure. Plenty of beautiful aquatic Digimon on it. Okay, so we're going to... Oh, Goku, you don't even appear on camera here. I'll let people see you a little bit better. There you go. Just all getting lonely and needs attention. Good kitty. Alright. So we're gonna add slots. So we know that one of them is Weezermon, but we don't know what the baby forms will be yet. It'll probably be... It might be a repeat, that's the thing. Maybe I don't want to add them all at once in case we do have too many repeats. Oh, see, having the Digimon on another device already does not ever disappoint me. But yes, if you are looking for something different from what you've already been raising, yeah, I would get that. But I just like aquatic Digimon regardless. Alright. Can I help you? So we're going to, yeah, we'll just say that maybe it'll have babies and then, yeah, so Dynasty of the Evil. Baby 1, baby 2, child, seriously. Adult, but not Wizardmon. Perfect. 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 And ultimate. 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 Alright, time for you to go. Go on. You're gonna make me sneezy. Okay, so we have... Can't get rid of you, huh? Fine. You can sit right there, okay? If you sit right there, then I will let you stay. There you go. Get comfy. Alright, baby 2. Child, adult, adult, adult. Perfect. 4, 5, 6, and then ultimate. 3, 4. Don't you touch my drink. That's for me. That's not for you. It's not even a flavor. What happens if you give a cat sparkling water, huh? What if they would drink it? I'm not going to test it out on you, though. Alright, and we know this one is Ghost. Then we have Devi. Then we have Vamda. And we have Noble Pup. Okay, is there anything else that we would know about them? Well, we know their attributes, that's true, so we can go data, virus, and data. I have a feeling I'm actually going to really like the Dynasty of the Evil Dim, just because it's got the Ghostmon, Weezermon, and Noble Pumpmon in it already. I like all 3 of those really well. Recently downloaded the app and now working on getting Old Force Digimon, so I can unlock Imperial Digimon Fighter Mode. Good luck. That is difficult. Doing things smarter by having the trophies complete before the battling. That is a good way to do it. You're very welcome, Suga. Looks like you have a little bit of a devil. Looks like you live with a little bit of a devil, yes. And that's you, all right. Just sitting there. There. We'll change the view so that he's getting attention from everybody in the world. There you go. How's that, Goku? Why are you standing on my screwdrivers? Here, want to move those? It's like, no, that was comfortable. Cats are weird, man. Okay. So then, we've got all that added. Let's commit it. Committed. Okay. I don't think we had that as a thing on the board. I don't need that open anymore. Oh, I did. I just added it to the board. Duh. Okay. So next, let's add stuff to that chart. That sounds like fun. Let's go to add another item instead of doing something that's already on the list. Add new. Well, I guess that's 2 pieces. City of Evil to chart. I know what that means, and I'm doing it right now, so it doesn't need to be eloquent. Alright, VS Code, bring that back up. Dynasty of the Evil. Oh, you're hitting the gun. You're hitting Optimus's gun. Don't eat it. It's not for eating. Alright. Dynasty of the Evil. Okay, so it's obviously not these guys, but we do know it's this one. Ghosts. What are we currently hiding right now? Display none. Hidden for now. That's the class we're using. Okay, so I'll take that and apply it to there and also to there. But not for Ghost. Alright, bye Goku. It's like you aren't giving me enough scritches. I'm out of here. So there's Ghost, and then we have Vaccine one. We know Weezer already. And then we don't know what the data we're now. We don't know if this will be a second data or a virus, but we're going to assume it's going to be a virus because that's usually what the 3rd slot is. So we're going to go ahead and put Devi right here. In fact, I just realized I didn't edit the 2nd spot for Ghost, did I? Nope. Makes navigation easier. Okay. Okay, we don't know what the vaccine will be. Nor the second vaccine, of course. We know just the virus. We only know one of the viruses, and it's probably the virus one. So that's where we'll put it. That would be... Oops. Oh, there it is. Vamd. Okay, and then... Same thing here, we know the data this time, so let's... There, and then this we will change to... Keep forgetting and doing that wrong. Change this to Noble Pump, who is data. And then this one will be hidden for now. And this one will be hidden for now. Okay, let's see if we did that right in the first try. Looking at the Dynasty of the Evil Dim, wherever the heck it is. There it is. Another important thing is if you do this, you also have to make sure you you got to make sure to also update the numbering sheet. Otherwise, none of this will make sense. That's fine. It's fine. How did Wizardmon get messed up though? How did Wizardmon get messed up? Shouldn't have affected that in the slightest. Oh well. We'll figure that out. So the free babies, they aren't hiding like I want them to. Oh, hidden for no? No, hidden for now. There you go. And then... Why are you showing... Why are you showing that? Should not be what you're showing. The other Wizardmon works, right? No, what happened over here? Numbering got off. That database update should not have messed up the numbering, and yet... Oh, you know what it is? I know exactly what it did. And yes, it was the database update. Except I forgot that after I did that, the, ordered by index. Yeah, this would be the problem right here. Okay. Alright, so... do update index equal to number I forgot how to do this. How do I update? Just do one manually and edit the rest that way. That's right. Okay. Where index equals null, set index equal to number. We really had that many freaking Digimon on these things? Holy crap. There's so many Digimon on the DIMs. That's crazy. Alright, update, set the index to be, what is that? Not the right tick. To number, where index equals null. Do it. You are using safe update mode. Well, that's no fun. Let's see if I can remember how to turn that off. Oh, let's go to preferences. No, I don't want it off all the time. What's that one that lets me do it like one time? Yeah, that's the one. Alright, let's try this again. 0 rows affected, huh? Where index equals null? What? Okay, whatever. We can try that another time. I'm sure it's something stupid that I'm missing. Okay, make that change. There we go. So now let's make sure that these guys are back to showing up correctly. There we go. I always forget that part. When I'm on the site, it seems as though something broke for the images in GP DIMS. I'm just showing the blinkers. I want to click on them. It's snafu, but clicking them is wrong. That might be fixed now. That might be what I just fixed. So try it now. Okay, so now Dynasty Evil is... Why are you guys still there? Because I didn't save that. Why is that floating up there? What the heck are you doing up there? Ghost, and then you're in this. Which should be aligning you. Whoa, what was all that? Where all these lines come from? That's new. But that is column W. That should just be column. Yeah, that would be why it's showing up that way. Okay. I accidentally left that in for some reason. Okay, so that's good. So now we need to add the numbering on here. So let's go ahead and update that. Oh, we have a lot of numbers to add. Oh my gosh. Ooh, dang. Okay, so we need to do this the easy way. So we're going to go to select, and we're going to select two things. We're going to select, well, actually, several things. So we're going to select $sign, followed immediately by the URL, followed immediately by space equals space, followed immediately by index, followed immediately by semicolon. Alright, select all that, please. Unknown column URL and field. Oh, I should probably do it from, huh? From BBDM. Okay, updated list. Let's export that. And that's fine. Yes, replace it away. Open that up. Replace every instance of a comma with a nothing. Replace every instance of a quotation mark with a nothing. Replace every instance of a null. Actually, that's fine. It's not gonna hurt nothing. Okay, update numbers. And let's see if we broke everything. You never know. So far, it looks like we did in fact break something. Console, please. And, failed to execute cache. Well, that's not it. Maybe those nulls really did cause a problem. And without the numbers, yeah, okay, so... What did we do wrong? That would probably be part of the problem. Let's try that. No, we're still hitting a problem here. Is it in fact the nulls? Are the nulls causing the problem? I still got nulls here, so we wouldn't know, would we? I'm gonna guess it's the nulls. Just make sure we don't break it the whole time we're doing this. So if I come over here and I was to add these two guys, alright, we're just gonna add those two, and I try refreshing with that. And it works. So it's not the nulls. The nulls aren't the things causing the problems here, because if I go down to noble pump, then that should be appearing now. It's not. Noble pump equals 338. Gamamon. Oh, well, yeah, no, that wouldn't be working because it's pulling Gamamon. So Gamma should be line 239, 240. Well, yeah, that would make sense. It would be, but no, that wouldn't make sense. Is Magendramon correct? Magendramon is correct. Okay, so no, it must make sense then. Do I start at 0 or 1 for this list? Start at 0. Oh no, it's not Gamamon showing up. It's just that's just the dim. I'm a fool. Yeah. Okay, so no, there is no name. So that's exactly how I'd expect it to be right now. Okay, so then, so if it's not the nulls causing the problem, what would be causing the problem here? Could it be the fact that we have multiple of the same null? Let's find out. No, that's not causing the problem either. That should mean Pumpmon should not show up as Gamamon. No, it doesn't. Shouldn't it mean that? Okay, so let's just try this, right? We'll take everything from here all the way up to Magendramon. And save that, and let's refresh. Working fine. Alright. I'm not quite sure what that was about then. Never you mind all the broken images. Those are to be expected right now. But what I do mind is the fact that these guys still aren't showing up properly. And that is because I'm not pulling Digimon that don't meet a certain criteria. What's my main query right now? Select Digimon where name does not equal blank. Does that include null? Well, yeah, because there wouldn't be... I guess that makes sense. Where was Weezermon before this? Weezer is 170. Right, because it already exists. What happens if we go to our list? those guys show up just fine. Those guys show up just fine. But it's because the names... Yeah, I see the problem here. And I don't like the problem here. That's what the problem is right now. So because I have so many gaps in here that aren't pulling the names, even though these guys appear here, they won't appear there because there's no name to pull. So I need to do something which is not going to interfere with that. Yeah, we're just going to have to use temporary numberings. I don't like using temporary numberings at all, but that's going to be the quickest solution in this case. Let's come back over here and get rid of all this. Don't need any of that. Alright, find every instance. Is regular expression on? Turn it on. Find every instance of $, null, equals, actually I don't even need to do the rest of that. Up until new line. That's gonna find it all, question mark. Yeah. And replace that with nothing? Yeah, replace it with nothing. And we'll just manually number these the way that they used to do in the old days. That's a lot to manually number. That's not so bad. Yes, it is. Heck no, I'm not doing it that way. We're doing a sheet. I'm not gonna manually type all that crap out. Are you kidding me? Place every instance of space, or equal sign space with equal sign space, new tab. Every instance of a semicolon with tab semicolon. Paste this into a spreadsheet starting from number 238. There we go. Replace all instances of tabs with nothing. Replace every instance of equal with equal space. Why aren't you doing what I'm telling you to do? Oh, because it's looking... There we go. Save it. Alright, let's see how that does. First, does this still load properly? It sure do. Okay, and does this show up properly now? It sure do. Except for that doesn't show up properly. I'm off by 1. Why am I off by 1? I'll figure that out. Bad Wrong Fun, you're very welcome. Glad you've enjoyed it. Hello, Senzakai. I think you need to fix Penzi to Magnagarumon and Melgarumon evolution line because it's blank. Well, let's take a look. Okay, so if we scroll down, we go to Melgarumon. Evolves to nothing. Evolves to nothing. Yeah, sure enough. Why is that blank? Okay, we'll come back to that one in just a moment. Looks like you're getting massive hurdles. Don't worry, all the massive hurdles that I fight, they're usually my doing, so not that big of a deal. I just have to undo my own problems. Okay, why are you there? That is, what's your name? Kuzaha Miku mode. Kuzaha Miku is set to 274. Indara. There's no such thing as Indara, it's Indra. That would probably be why. No, would that be? I don't think that should actually affect it, but we'll find out, I guess. Someone just sold me a detector for 50 bucks in my city, and I am so happy. That's awesome. Yeah, that's a really good deal for one of those. Yeah, it's still there. Okay, so maybe it is in Daramon. Am I a fool? It is in Daramon. Okay, so keep that like it is. But also figure out what the problem is here. So... There's a few things it could be. So let's grab the main query. Let's plug that into here. Take out the PHP stuff, of course. Oh. There we go. Oops. What did I just do? No, get out of there. Go back to the results grid. How many lines did I pull? 279 records returned. And how many lines am I looking for? 278. Including 0? Pretty sure it'd be including 0. Gendramon is what number? Where'd VS Code go? You get back over here. I also need to fix this name. That's not Snapdramon. That was just my little cute name to give it while I was waiting for the real name. Yeah. One of these guys isn't getting pulled, and we gotta figure out which one it is. One at a time. Well, that shouldn't be too hard, because if they have the right numbers, because normal pump is supposed to be... Well, no, that would be too hard. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, Gamma, 39. Angora, Jelly, Shisa, Grau, Devidra, Drumhira. Yeah, that's 6. Okay, actually, I can just count it by that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One ultimate. Okay. Babies, 2 of them. Terrier, 1 of them. Adults. Galgo, Ture, Wendy, Harpy, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfects, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfects. Rapid, Sindura, Makura, Andira, Pajira, Andira. All correct. Ultimates, 1, 2, 3, just 3. Ultimate, St. Galgo, Cherubi, Ice. Okay, then we got 3 adults. Yogo, Ice, W, Lynx. Kabira, Vicarla, Do, Katura, Indara. 5. Perfects. Kusaha, Miko, 1. Why is it 1 off then? Why is it 1 off? Just 1 number is askew. Just 1. So we can test this out a little bit here. Let's see. So we know Mugendramon is working. So let's just check with Gamma and make sure that that is working. So we're gonna put... No, we don't need that anymore. Dynasty Evil. We're gonna take that out, and we're gonna put Gamma right here temporarily. Process of elimination is the easiest way to go sometimes. Immediate problem. Well, actually, no, that might not. Is that an immediate problem? It is an immediate problem. Gamma doesn't bring up anything. Why? Okay, Angora. Well, we immediately found a problem, though, didn't we? There is an extra space in between Gamma and Mugendra. Why? Why is there an extra space there? Return to the query? And they go right one way to the other. And what's Gamma targeting in numbers? It's just like the numbers are all 1 too high. But that wouldn't make any sense because that would mean Mugendramon couldn't be 237. And Mugendramon's working just fine. We can test that beyond what we can already see by typing Mugendra right here. Taking a look. Okay, so Mugendramon showing up there, and if we scroll down to Dynasty of the Evil, showing up right there, as one would expect it to. And Gamma's next, with line 238. But it's not. You know, for some people, they would just say do the obvious thing and make everything one number higher than you're expecting it to be, but there's like an extra line being pulled in my database for some reason. I don't know why. We'll take the easy way out. I don't want to sit here all day and figure that out. This is all a band-aid anyway, because it's all going to need to change in the future. Oops. There we go. I always get that wrong the first couple times. Okay, so now Gamma is 2 above Mugendramon, because that's what I gotta do for no reason. Save it. Refresh. Oh wait, no, that's exactly what I wanted to happen. Okay, yes. I'm like, did I screw up? No, that's weird. We're good now. Everything looks where it needs to be. Yes, everything is where it needs to be. Okay, so change this back to Puni for now, even though that's not what it's gonna be. Refresh this. Okay, now that I see the evil is up to date, thank heavens. That was more confusing than it should have been for me. Absolutely more confusing than it should have been. My Digimon won't come back from the app and I'm on iPhone. There's several steps you have to do whenever you send it back to the app. So you gotta do 3 different taps. So make sure you're following each tap very specifically, otherwise it ain't gonna work. Because you got to do the first tap to check which dim to use, second tap to actually verify that the dim has since been inserted, and then the last tap to transfer the Digimon. So make sure, yeah, double check all those steps. Oh, Ghost, you're not a virus, you're a data. Gotta fix that right away. There we go. Okay, so now that is good. So next, let's go back over here and mark that off. So now we can add these other charts right here. Heck yeah. Is the NFC point specific on the phone? Yeah, every phone has a very specific spot where the NFC is. So most of the time it's, I think on iPhones it's on the back. Obviously it's on the back. up by the camera. Okay, so let's go ahead and start adding some of these other charts. We'll start with the ones that are actually interesting, because Gamamon and Goramon and Jellymon won't be interesting. But we do need to add a disclaimer to these charts too, so we'll use the Mad Black Roar and True Shadow Howl as a basis for these. Okay, Mad Black Roar. Save this as Gil _ EX to separate it from the other one. Okay, and let's get the listing that we have. Actually, before we do that, we need to fix this problem with Metal Garurumon, don't we? Let's do that real quick. Select star from evolution where Evo device equals Penzi. Okay, so we want Metal Garurumon. Well, it's just straight up not in here. I just didn't feel like it was necessary to include it, I guess. It's just straight up not in here. Metal Garurumon, Penzi, Wave 2, Evo number 0. Jogress with 4. Greymon, Omega, Omegamon, Prevo number B1. Likewise, Magna Garuru, Magna Garurumon, Penzi, Wave 2, Evo number 0, Jogress with Kaiser Greymon, and that will get you Susano, and that's number 1 for you. Apply. I guess I mean, there's no way I deleted those from the database, so they must have just not been there before. So that's weird. Okay, so Metal Garurumon, Omegamon, and Jogress with 4 Greymon, and Omegamon, Jogress with 1 of those guys. Perfect. And then Magna Garurumon, I didn't give it a name. Refresh that page. Double check. Alright, Susanamon, Jogress with Kaiser Greymon, Jogress with that. Yep. Okay, cool. Those are updated now. Who told me that? Senzaki. Thank you for the tip, Senzaki. Keep saying connection canceled. Not sure why. Yeah, like Voka Coca said, try just making sure you're holding it there long enough. Okay, now we move on to the list. So we're going to be adding, well, we said Guilmon EX first, so let's go here and we're going to replace every instance of Bro with Gil _ EX. Okay. Guilmon EX. Do I have the other ones labeled that way? How do I have them labeled? Not you. So I have Gil Terrier, Rena, and then I have these labeled as GP. So I'll keep this labeled as Guilmon, and label the other one as GP specifically. So in fact I should do that first. Okay, so Guilmon GP, Renamon GP, Imon GP, and Monodramon GP. Okay, this will be just Guilmon, so then we know from the, oh, we should also add the paragraph tag here, yeah? This dim card is currently postponed and its contents are subject to change. Okay, that way we make sure that we don't give anyone any false hope. Okay, so this is a Guilmon dim right here. So we start off the same as normal with Digimon and Digimon. Moving into Guilmon for the child, and that's already marked as virus. Perfect. Alright, gray should be Grow. No, not Grow. This should be Shisa. Monocro should be Grow-O. Gray-Blue should be Grow. And that should be changed. No, that's right, actually. And Dark Tyranno is Davidra. Okay, moving on. We have 1 vaccine, 3 datas, and 2 viruses. Vadra. That's Majira, who needs to be changed to Data 1. Mihira, who needs to be changed to Data 2. And Megalo Grow underscore Orange. This needs to be changed to Data 3. And for the viruses, we have Megalo Grow, and we have Sandira. And then finally the ultimates. I'm not going to remember what they are. Let's see, those are on a premium Bandai page. I have that link on the server where I keep all my dedicated WAM. Takes me to the global page. I tell it to not do that. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's right, we don't know one of them. Okay, but the first one, regardless, is Medieval Duke. I'm assuming that's a virus, right? Let's see. Oh, it's a data. I assumed incorrectly. I guess it's easier to just keep this up, huh? Okay, let's keep that up. And then we have regular Duke, who definitely is a virus. Followed by Megidra, who is also definitely a virus. And then we don't know this guy. Card underscore unknown. Save it. Okay, so now we should be able to go to the charts page. Not the charts page, but just the index. Not that index. And we can add it. So we should probably also reorder this a little bit here, because some of these are getting a little bit out of order based on how they'll release. So we have Titan of Dust, Hermit in the Jungle, followed by New Metal Empire and Metal Black War, but that's not quite correct now, is it? Well, depends on whether they come out in September or not. We're keeping the GP ones towards the bottom, because I consider those as basically promotionals. And Dynasty of Evil should definitely at least be around here. Okay, and then we're going to add Guilmon, which would be basically all the way down here for now, because it's not really accessible yet. So let's just see what that looks like. And that I will change that later on when they actually do release, but for now I'm going to keep focus on the ones that are for sure releasing. Digimon has been put to bed tonight. I guess that makes sense. It is getting late out here, huh? Okay, and then Guilmon. Look at that. Nothing works. Why does nothing work? How did I screw up that badly? This card is currently postponed. Its contents are subject to change. Yep. Okay, good. Glad that's there. I'm not glad though that it's so far over. Might need to adjust that. That shouldn't be over there either. Now, why did none of the actual things load at all? Oh, because I didn't do the sprite swap yet. Okay, that would be why. So it's actually working great. I just don't have sprite swap. What? I'm supposed to. Because I didn't change the styles. All of these should be heal_ex. I don't know why I only selected those. Okay, and then come down to the Super Ultimate, which won't exist, probably. Definitely. Let's do one of those. Make that a virus 3, because it's probably going to be like Chaos Digimon or some crap. Don't need that, don't need that. Refreshing. There we go. Now everyone's shown up nice and pretty, except for you. Spelled Megalogrammon wrong somewhere. Megalo. Yeah, I forgot the O. That's what I did. What am I doing? Evening, Drake. How are you doing? There we go. Now they're showing up properly. They really show up side by side like that? Yeah, they sure do. I'm not a fan of that. Those recolors. Okay, so this one's like expanding way too far for what I want it to. Right now, at least. So we're going to just do this the quick and dirty way, but throwing a line break in here. Well, no, line break wouldn't be. Well, okay, so we'll not do a line break. We'll just do a style. So currently, nope. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. I'm doing pretty great, thank you. Inspect that. Okay, so I just have the max width set to 450. If I drop that down to 300, it's still a little much. So let's drop it down to 250. Yeah, 250 is good. Let's do an inline style since this is temporary. Okay, and then last thing is it needs its color, which we are using this red right here, which is straight up red. Okay. So that would be right here. Do I have that at all different? I recently organized my colors a little bit on the back end for me to be able to keep track of them. Chart red, that's what I call it. I call it chart red. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Guilmon's dim is up and ready to go. So let's use that as a template for the next one, which would be, I suppose, Terriermon. Yes, Terriermon is indeed next. So we'll say this is Terrier. And just for the sake of consistency, we'll call it Terrier EX, even though there is no other Terriermon to differentiate it from. Okay, replace every instance of Gil EX with Terrier EX. There we go. And right there, change that to Terriermon. Keep the same little majigger. That tells us that this isn't final. And now we'll replace them. What happened here? What did I click on? Okay. Okay, so Zeri, Gummy, Carrier, Galgo, Terurier, which I believe Terurier is a data. Let's double check that real quick. Actually, I should already have it on here. Yes, it's a data. Data virus free is the next order coming up. Wendigo? No, yeah, just Wendamon. No, Wendigo? Yeah, Wendamon. Wendigo is the dub name. And then this would be Harpy. I don't think they have Harpymon. Actually, yeah, no, that makes sense. I've forgotten a lot about Tamers, and I forgot the Digimon they fight and all that, so. Harpymon, that's a free though, so free one. Between Renamon, Gilmon, and Terriermon, who's your favorite Tamers? Terriermon for sure. Which is funny, because I generally do like, I like dinosaurs more than I like most things, but Terriermon's just good. I just like it a lot. It's fun. He's a fun character. He's so neutral and everything. He's got some pretty dang good evolutions too. Like between all their evolutions, I feel like his are the most like varied as they get bigger. I don't know, Renamon's got some good variants too, but she just gets too human, whereas St. Galgamon's still like very mechanical, like a whole mecha thing. Okay, then we have Rapid. And then Sandira or Sindira? Pretty sure it's Sindura, yeah. And we also need to double check. There's the... There we go, okay, so yeah, data, once again. Which actually works out great, because that's harder to have it lined out. Beautiful. Okay, so Akura, Undira _ Deva, Hajira, and then regular Undira, before they gave it that cute scarf. Then we have Saint Galgo, who is a vaccine, not a data. We have Cherubi _ Virtue, which I don't like that this one is vaccine, because Lotmon and most of its other line is data. Although I guess it was more solidified later. Yeah. But because yeah, originally I guess it only evolved into viruses, but yeah, whatever. It makes sense. Virtue, so that would be vaccine 2. Followed by Cherubi _ Vice, who would be virus 1. And we don't know what the last thing is, so we're just gonna leave that be. And let's take a look. The Vital Bracelet has introduced you to Digimon? Holy cow, explain to me how that happens. Like, I would have never expected that to be like the thing that gets anyone into it. Most of the people buying Vital Bracelets, like, you're buying it because you already know Digimon, not because you are just trying something new. That's pretty cool. Alright, do I have this jumper set to the right thing? Yes, I do. Okay, so then Gil _ EX. Update that to say Terrier. And we're using which green for Terrier right now? We're using just regular green. Okay. So then on... no, let's go scroll up, whatever. Terrier chart. Green. Save it. Save that. Refresh the page. Sad those got delayed. Started seeing the GP ones in the wild though. Yeah, no, those are coming out, so people on this side should be seeing them pretty soon. I actually didn't order any of the GP ones, so I will be needing to use a few friends in order to get the stats off of them, but that's I just didn't really have any interest in supporting the way that Bandai wanted to do it, so that's me. I don't hold anything against people who did order them and wanted to, because hey, if you like those Digimon, you like those Digimon. Like, I'm not gonna fault anyone for that, but I do fault Bandai for being totally scummy, and thankfully they'll never do that again. So, well, at least not in that way. We'll see if it happens in other ways. Why is this in the wrong spot? That would be why. Open up Keel _EX again. Fix that on Jira. And we also need to fix Cherubimon Virtue. Cherubi _Virtue. Well, I spelt it right. Gamamon. What the? No! What are you talking about? What? What? Hold on there. What's going on? Oh, I just have it as regular Cherubi. Okay, that would be why. That makes sense. Not as Cherubi _. I guess that makes sense because originally there was only Virtue was on the Pendulum 20th, so I didn't need to distinguish back then. Okay. Refresh. Hey there, CMP. Welcome back. I knew about Digimon peripherally, but never got into it. The Battle Bracelet trailer really sold me. I'm a sucker for virtual characters in real life. Hey, that's cool. That is really cool. Yeah, Digimon's a weird franchise for a lot of people to get into. I always get very surprised when people get into it that didn't grow up with it. Because, you know, I've been in this game since freaking 1997, the original Digital Monster, and I'm still going. So, especially when young people get into it, when there's people like Azure, who did the Digimon Online server, who I work with for a bunch of things. Like, he was like freaking 17 or 18 when he did all that just a few years ago, and I'm like, how do kids your age even figure that out? Because I'm 32, so of course I would know about it. I was the target audience back then. Okay, so that is fixed now. Excellent. You're born in the mid-90s, so it was there, but it's more of a Pokemon kid. Why not both? Brain hadn't activated yet. Yeah, I'll tell you what, the why not both thing was big for me. I grasped onto everything. There was no... The only thing I didn't was consoles. That's the only part where I wasn't why not both. I was purely Nintendo, and how dare you use a non-Nintendo system? What's wrong with you? And then thankfully I stopped being stupid when I... Surprisingly, it was a Nintendo game that got me to leave the Nintendo-only ecosystem and branch out, because I played Soul Calibur 2 because I had Link in it, and I'm a huge Legend of Zelda fan. And so I bought Soul Calibur 2 right when it came out, and I played it, and I'm like, this is a lot of fun. And I'm like, I like this not for the Zelda, I like this just because it's a fun fighting game. I want to get the next one whenever it comes out. So Soul Calibur 3 gets announced, and it's a PS2 exclusive, and I'm like, I guess I'm not a Nintendo fanboy anymore. So I immediately saved up and bought a PS2, and bam. And then on that demo disc that came with Soul Calibur 3, there was a whole thing for other Namco games, and one of them was Katamari, or it was We Love Katamari, and it was a magical experience. I played that demo from start to finish over and over again. It's just one level, the classroom level, and it's not even on the main game. The classroom is on the main game, but the specific level is not. So I played the heck out of it, loved it, and then stopped being such a stupid little fanboy. But everything else I'm always why not both on, so Digimon and Pokemon, heck yeah, no, of course. And freaking Metabots, and not Monster Rancher though, I didn't care about Monster Rancher. I was into a lot of random stuff like that. Zoids, holy cow. That one's less of that side, although it's still kind of like a collect 'em all kind of thing. Because there are all those model kits, I loved those model kits, man. Alright, we need to save this as Renamon. Okay, and one more time we go through this. 494, so you're not that much younger than I am. Not at all. Why am I doing a control P? Whoopsie. There we go. Relamon. Pokemon. I keep doing control P for no reason. Renamon. And Renamon is not a virus. Renamon is a data. And doesn't actually have any vaccine. Wow. No vaccine slots. Interesting. QB, who is Data 1. Oh, what the crap is this dumb thing called? I don't remember. I don't hold myself to remember recolors, and I can get rid of like all of these. Go away. I don't need all those tabs open. I did need one of those tabs open. I closed the list that I was going to use. Go Yaokomon. Sure. Why not? And that is a data as well. Wendamon is replaced with Ice Devimon. Harpymon is replaced with Lynxmon. Okay. We have Kumbiramon. Is that a vaccine? It is. The next two are vaccines. Viracala? Nope. It's like Viracala. Deva names are hard sometimes. Vicarala. I was close. Vicarala. And that's a vaccine. As long as I have this open, I guess I'll keep going here. No, because I don't know when Taumon appears. Taumon's next. Taumon as Data 1. Daumon as Data 2. Katura as Data 3. And a lot of datas in the Devas. And Indara as Virus 1. And lastly, we have Sakuya as Data 1. Kuzuha as also Data, is it? Yes, also Data. Data 2. And Kuzuha underscore Miko mode as Data 3. All datas. Okay, go to the index. Rena, we are using yellow as the color. Makes sense. I just forgot to change the name and all the references. Okay, and chart yellow. That should do it. Sure enough. First try. Excellent. So we got Guilmon, Terriermon, and Renamon all laid out. And if I choose to go to any of them, let's go to Infinite. No, wait. There we go. Okay, we got Infinite Tide, and we'll go to Terriermon. Boom. Works. We'll go to Renamon. It works. We go to Guilmon. It works. Okay, good. That's all working. Cool, cool, cool. All right. What we got going on over in Chayette? Love Katamari, of course. Katamari is fantastic. Your first one was a PSP one and you still loved it? Holy cow. That one was odd, I will say, because Katamari is very much a double thumbstick kind of thing. And I guess if it's your first experience, you wouldn't know any different. So that makes sense. When do you think they'll add me to a device? Probably the next year or so. They're providing a gift that never stops giving by showing your website development. I am glad to hear it. makes it easier for me to stay on top of things, because it's definitely more interesting for me to update my website with chat going on too, talking to people and at least sharing what I'm doing. Keeps me invested. But that is all for tonight. I'm a little bit over time tonight, only by 6 minutes. That's not too bad. I gotta go to bed because it is bedtime. So we did some good stuff though. What did we do today? We added I can add these, so we can add Renamon, Gilmon, and Terriermon. We didn't get to Gamamon and Goramon and Jellymon, which would also take me like 4 seconds to do when I get around to them, but I'm not going to do them right now anyway, because I do have to go to bed. I mean, I don't have to, I guess, but I stayed up till freaking midnight 30 last night, because we had a code push at work, and I was there to verify things, and it started at 8 in the evening, and there were problems right out the gate, and then like just the whole system kind of just crashed, and we were mostly like waiting around trying to do things, and then slowly working once it got back up, and it ultimately took 4.5 hours. So I am still tired from that. But anyway, that is all for tonight. Thank you for coming, everybody. I will be back next week with more of this for sure. I've got plenty more to do on the website. There's always more to do. And in case, this is going to be random, but in case you are a fan of the Disney Plus series Loki, and I've already watched it and don't worry about spoilers, I did just put up a video on my main channel, and it will only make sense to you if you both like Loki and the old Ego Raptor series, Earl Chan in Paradise. So check that out if you know what those two things are. If not, you're probably not going to find it amusing in the slightest. But either way, that is all for tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. It's always a blast, and I will see you next time. Bye!